Okay, listen, I'll just get right into what's going on. So, all right. How many people in the chat have been with us since Adpocalypse? Adpocalypse was basically March 30, 2017. So that we can kind of get oriented. How many people in the chat have been with the show that long? Looks like a bunch. Okay. Those were tough times, says Green Man. Yes. Yes, it was a dark period in the show's history. Okay, not everybody. A lot of people have, but not everybody. So let me explain what's going on. Back in March of 2017, we experienced Adpocalypse 1, what we call Adpocalypse 1.0. And what this happened was that I believe it was, let me just be accurate. Just for accuracy, let me go to 2017 March. I remember it as a weekend. Exactly. Okay. So here was the deal. We get YouTube data 2 days delayed. So see if you can follow this. On the 3rd of the month, you get your earnings from the 1st of them. You don't get them. You get your data about how much you made on the 1st of the month. On the 4th of the month, you find out how much you made on the 2nd of the month. So let's do a little test. On the 27th of the month, you get your earnings data from the 25th. Beautiful. You guys understand. On April 2nd, 2017, I woke up Sunday morning, getting ready for the week. How did we do last week? I pull up YouTube revenue, and because it's April 2nd, I got my data for March 31st, and it says we made 19 cents. 19 cents. And I say, what the hell's going on here? We went from making money on YouTube to 19 cents. And then I go on my channel and I see there's no ads running. I contact Secular Talk host, and now it's called the Kyle Kulinski Show. Secular Talk host Kyle Kulinski, and I say, "Sir, what's happening?" And he goes, "I got hit with the same thing." We later learned that because of an ad or two that played on a racist video, YouTube essentially shut off advertising for almost all news and politics content. Okay? This lasted for basically 2 weeks where we made zero, and ad revenue slowly trickled back over like the following year. Okay? And so at that point, we were very reliant on YouTube revenue. And so I decided to diversify. That's why shortly after that, we started publishing all of our content to Facebook, not just a clip or two. It's why we started doing the Amazon affiliate program. We eventually started doing Twitch and growing our support there. The idea was there's too much platform risk with so much of our revenue tied up by YouTube when they went and shut it off overnight. Okay. Unfortunately, the platforms we diversified to have also over time shut off the siphon. As many of you know, we've dealt with at least 2, if not 3 Twitch bans, where once it was because we aired a debate and CNN shut us down. Another time it was because of a gory element in the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. There was a third one that now I don't remember. Oh, one was a totally bogus takedown from some scammers that didn't actually have anything to do with us. Okay, good. So we saw Twitch go to 0, but we're diversified. Okay, good. We've also previously, as you may remember, we took a 7-day monetization ban from Facebook. We never found out why. We were told something you posted violated our T's and C's, terms and conditions. We never found out what. And after 7 days, our Facebook's revenue came back in. Okay. Today, we experienced basically one of those dewy mornings where it's chilly and you get up and you say, all right, we've got a new week. Let's see what we did last week. And I saw that our Facebook revenue went to 0, not 19 cents, not $1. It went to 0. What's going on? So I start investigating and I see that we have lost monetization on Facebook for 90 days. This is Adpocalypse 2, The Reckoning. That's what we're calling this. Nicely said on Twitch. This is Adpocalypse 2, The Reckoning. We're banned for 90 days. Why are we banned? I have no idea. It says, click here to see details of why you were banned. I click. Nothing comes up. It's just, it glitched. Okay. Eventually, I talked to my team. Last week, Pat was off on vacation, so John was handling the uploads, and he said, oh yeah, since I did the uploads, I got the notification. Here is why we got a 90-day monetization ban on Facebook. Are you guys, are people ready? I hope people are sitting down for what I'm about to show you. Oh, people aren't ready. Okay, well, I'll just wait. Let me know when you're ready. Oh, people are ready. Okay. Here's why we were banned. Okay. Your post didn't follow our community standards. This is a post, okay? It's a post about our clip. Alex Jones loses his shit, turns on Trump. This is Jones turning on Trump because Trump is, quote, pro-vaccine. And this was our post about it. Will Trump's base draw the line at his support for the vaccine? Alex Jones loses his shit, turns on Trump. Okay? This is why we have lost 90 days of monetization on Facebook. And you know what? Because we decided to diversify, right? Facebook is now close to 20% of our revenue. Gone for 90 days. Now, we must be able to appeal it, right? There's an appeal button. You can't type anything. For all I know, it goes to a reviewer. Who knows where in the world? Who knows what their level of English proficiency is? Who knows if they would even understand that we are pro-vaccine? We are reporting on the conflict between Alex Jones and Trump over vaccination. Right. A lot of people saying, I don't get what the problem is. This does not violate their terms and conditions. Now, let me say something right now to every single person in the audience who is a right-wing nut who's going to write to me and they're going to go, David, this is a taste of your own medicine. You've advocated censorship for so long and asked for this, and it's only a matter of time until they were going to come for you, the globalists and the Soros-ish. Okay. I 100% respect and recognize that Facebook has terms and conditions and that they can enforce them. The problem here is we didn't violate the terms and conditions. There is no way. I know the terms and conditions. You can't do anti-vax stuff or spread COVID disinformation on Facebook. And we didn't. Okay? So I am not taking issue with Facebook's right to say these are the rules and we're going to enforce them. I am saying the mechanism for enforcing this stuff is garbage. It's pond scum. This used to be an issue on YouTube. I've had many criticisms on YouTube where there was a period of time where YouTube's algorithm or logarithm, if you think back to, the Rittenhouse trial.
Warm food around noon.
Yeah. The algorithm on YouTube used to be unable to distinguish between white supremacist content and people criticizing white supremacy, right? We used to criticize white supremacy. I'm against white supremacy. Some of you may know that, okay? And we used to get hit with problems because YouTube's old algorithm, it's white supremacy, we're banning it, whether it's pro or anti. That's been fixed, fortunately, okay? So at the end of the day, we've appealed. The appeals are like a black hole on Facebook. I've reached out to everyone I know. Listen to this. I reached out to my YouTube rep and said, listen, I know you have nothing to do with Facebook, but because you're in this industry, do you know anyone at Facebook? Because I don't know. I reached out to Cenk Uygur from the Young Turks, thinking, they have a really large presence on Facebook. Maybe he knows someone who could put me in touch. We've done all of it, but the most likely scenario, The most likely scenario is we have lost 20% of our revenue for the next 90 days. That's the unfortunate reality. So we obviously, we have to be ready to be demonetized on any platform. That's why we diversify. That's why we're on Twitch. That's why we're on all these different things. So if anybody knows someone at Facebook, now please do not flood my inbox with a link to the form to contact Facebook. I'm aware of that. We did it. They don't write back. If I'm saying this seriously, if you really know a person at Facebook that you could introduce me to via email, please email info@davidpakman.com. Don't send me the link for a support request on Facebook. It's just that no. Okay. Now, why is it so important for us to fight this? It's important to fight this because Facebook is littered with disinformation. And so if we go, because when you get demonetized, the content also gets deprioritized because it's considered dangerous, misinformation. If we go, the problem gets worse on Facebook. It becomes more of an echo chamber. We do have, 250,000 followers and 150,000 likes on there. So it's an important platform for us. So that's why we're going to fight it the best we can. So if you really know someone at Facebook, I would love it if you help me get in touch. And honestly, the most important thing that we can also do is let's try to recover the lost revenue. Okay, so I have created a coupon code. The coupon code is F Facebook. I'm not going to say anything. It's Facebook with 2 F's. F Facebook. You go to joinpakman.com. I say do yearly. I prefer yearly, but you could do either. You hit sign up. All right. The coupon code is F Facebook. F Facebook, 2 F's. And you get a monster discount. Okay. If I would appreciate, it stands for Fun Facebook. Exactly. It's so fun. It's so fun. That's exactly what it stands for. So that's basically the situation. And I would appreciate people's support to the extent that that they can do anything. But that's what it is. So we'll have an update hopefully tomorrow. Sorry, let me see what's happening with super chats. Danny says, here's some help for the monetization loss. You're the tops in my book. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that. Also, a really generous $50 super chat from Tony, who says, I found your show, Mr. Pakman, through TYT and then Ring of Fire and Bo and Mr. Dole. Thank you all. Thank you very much. And also appreciate everybody subscribing over on Twitch. Let me make sure I'm thanking everybody properly. Thanks to Cosmos, Cell Prime, Loosey Goosey, Not Sure. Loosey Goosey also gifted 5, and Caristotle. That's 10, putting us at 16. Really, really, really appreciate that. Oh yeah. What about tweeting? Listen, anything you guys can do, please do. So if there's some Facebook, Twitter support account and people want to start tweeting at them or submitting requests or whatever, anything people are willing to help with, I think is absolutely fine. We love all of it. Okay. KB says F Facebook. Yes, exactly. F Facebook is the code today. And it is a really, really powerful code.